I will teach you the laws of universe, the laws that determine what love you have, how much money you have, what you do every day. Watch it till the end to understand how our world is actually functioning. And as you know, they teach us at school all civil laws. For example, what's good, what's bad, how you're going to get punished for doing whatever you're doing. But no one actually teaches us the laws of the universe, how our world is functioning. And you know why? Because if they do, if people know it, then you will get everything you want, and the system and the matrix will collapse, and it's not in the interests of matrix. That's why they hide it. And if you're on my channel, if you're watching this video, probably you're asking yourself, how can I make my life better? What can I do to, to grow, to live how I want, to get what I want? And I am here today to explain you the main laws of universe so you can reflect how you're using them in your life. And if you're not, start using and start understanding. Please watch till the end, save this video, comment, it means a lot to me. I'm your life architect helping you get to the bottom of things. I record a lot of videos on how this world is functioning, how to overcome the blockages of this matrix. First of all, in this world, there is no morality. And people complain a lot about that because you think you invest in good things, you do good things, you are a good person, but someone who in your world you think he is a bad guy, he gets what you want, and he gets it without effort that you make, and you question yourself why, because this world doesn't have morality. It doesn't separate things into good or bad. It only have the laws, the neutral laws of energy. And we are going to start with the first law, which you all know, law of cause and effect. Law which tells us that whatever you do today is going to have effect later, and there's always a delay in time. Nothing happens randomly. Whatever you have today, it's not random. It's because of your past actions, it's because of your past intention, and because what you wanted in the past. You can change the future. Even, there is something interesting happening with the energy, like there is a sound happening because we are touching an important topic, and every result in your life is the consequence of previous causes, choices, whatever you did, as I said. And you don't attract bad guys, toxic partners. You don't attract bad love. You don't attract no money. You don't attract bad managers. You do that just because of your past vibrations, and there's always a delay in time. So to change that, you need to actually, you know, not change what's happening now, but to change the first step of this law, the cause, you need to change the root cause. That's why I love esoteric and spiritual studies like numerology, because we see the cause, we see the root, and we can work on that, with the mindset shifts, with psychological coaching techniques, right? And usually the causes are your nervous system and your programming inside that you have, your scenarios. And that's what we need to work on. All right. So the key thing here is you don't get what you want. You get what you are. Remember. Second law, my favorite. People don't underestimate this law. This is the law of correspondence. Everything you attract and have in your life is somehow relevant. So, as within, so without, as they say. Whatever you are, you attract the same. Have you noticed that people around you and your partners, you are similar in like a lot of things. You're similar. This is because of that law. And if you have inner chaos, you will create chaotic relationship. If you have scarcity, you will have fears all around unstable money, unstable relationship. If you have self-abandonment inside, you will have partners who are abandoning you, unavailable, because this law is perfect. It's always as within, so without. Just think about it, right? And your partner is not the problem. Your money level is not the problem. The problem is what's within, right? Because then it's without. And this is, I think, one of the main laws, honestly. And they don't teach us this at school because it's about like matrix work, right? People want us to be in the system and be like, and live like everyone else. But if you change your inner within, and we are born as kids with very different withins. We know what we want. We know as a kid, like you would grab toys, you would know what you want, right? So the next law is law of vibration, which is similar to that. So everything is vibration around us. But law of vibration is different in terms of the fact that everything is vibration, everything is energy. In quantum physics, it's proven that everything around you is energy. Every piece, what you see, your chair, your sofa, your computer, your phone, if you look at it from, like, from the deeper perspective, it's all energy, atoms, right? So this was proven by physics, as I said. So the vibration is the key, the energy is the key. So to change anything in life, you need to change the energy. And this leads us to the main statement that I always say: the state of mind, which is equal to the vibration that you are given to the world, is the key to what's happening with you during the day, day after, and in general. So, if you want to live a fulfilled life, getting everything you want, you are changing the energy within, the vibration of you as a energetic being, right? So, because life doesn't listen to affirmations, universe is not listening to what you're saying. Universe is reading your energy and giving you, because of the second law of correspondence, what this vibration is. The next law is law of polarity. Everything exists in opposites. There is good, there is bad, there is black, there is white, there is um, exciting, there is sad. If you're afraid of loneliness, you'll cling to the person and stuff. If you're afraid of dependence, you'll push love away. If you fear loss, you block receiving. It's my favorite statements. Love, fear, abundance, scarcity, control, surrender. You cannot experience one without understanding the other. And life always, with this law, puts us in the situation that you have to experience the opposite. That's why they say there is one step between love and hate. There is. And it's the same, it's just polarity, two different opposites of the same thing, the same coin, remember? So you need to basically understand and accept. This is also what I talk about a lot as shadows. Polarity works as your shadow. Psychologically, we need to unlock what is this that you are suppressing. Once you unlock it and accept it, then the other part comes. Let's say love, fear. So if I have a fear of love deep inside, and I'm so scared of that, I cannot attract love. But once I work on the shadow, why I have this fear, love can come into my life. This is the example. What you resist doesn't disappear, it controls you from the background. This is the polarity. The next law is the law of balance. Everything has a price or return. And I want to tell you something. People don't understand this law at all, but they say they do. This is the balance of giving and receiving, as I said. You cannot, you cannot receive something, only receive, let's say, without giving your energy. It's not about money, it's about energy. So when someone is giving a lot of energy and you're not paying back in exchange, let's say in friendships or relationship, one person is overgiving and the other is not, and you're not receiving from the other person, this is imbalanced and the law will work. It will separate you, it will create tension. Another very, very, very basic scenario is victims. They like to take from people, they blame everyone, they like to get help, they like to complain, but they hate giving. And of course, it's imbalanced. They stay in this mode, you know? And, but energy always seeks balance. Like I said, overgiving will lead to burnout, over controlling to emotional emptiness. Life doesn't punish you, doesn't push you, it just corrects this imbalance. So, whatever you give, this is the karmic law as well. It's called karmic law, right? Last but not least, my favorite, there are more laws, of course, but I'm telling you the key laws that you need to know from today to day. Law of responsibility. This is the law of taking responsibility for your life, which people suck at. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, the hard truth. People, I spoke about my favorite victims, and I want to highlight it more. People think that, like, if I want something, I mean, I don't have to take responsibility. Like, this is again about affirmation. Some people, especially my clients, they love to come and say, I do affirmations every day, but still nothing changes in my life. But I know deep inside this person is not taking responsibility at all, because taking responsibility is understanding the first law of cause and effect. Yes, I fucked up in the past. Yes, everything I have today is because of me. Yes, the fact that I have toxic relationship is because of me. This is law of responsibility. Once you take it, once you become the author of your life, things change immediately, because the author can create, and the playing characters are not like, life will guide you. If you don't decide what's coming for you, if you don't take responsibility, universe will. And then don't complain. Don't complain because you didn't take this responsibility, you know? The moment you stop blaming everyone, you regain control and you can change things. This is key. Write it on your forehead. Responsibility is not guilt. Responsibility is not self-attack. It's freedom. It's freedom. It's freedom. Responsibility of your life is freedom, period. And it's very important for us to understand that if you don't know these laws and if you don't use them, this does not remove your responsibility, right? You just live unconsciously and you get basically, you don't get fined like you get from civil laws. You're not getting into the prison. You're getting into the mental prison, maybe. And but once you learn these laws and you see things from the positive perspective of everything, and you don't blame, you understand the cause of affect, you take responsibility, you balance giving and receiving, you also understand the correspondence and vibration, then life becomes lighter and easier. And you just know, okay, so if I act in accordance with that, things will change. Things will change. Even if I'm at the rock bottom right now, things will change, you know? And I don't work with motivation. I work with inner structure to restructure you, to architect your life. I use many methods, as you know, to architect your life, to build love in your life, to build money success, to build everything. If you want to work with me, just DM me or send an email. And I'm launching a new program very soon to rewrite the scenarios to build your happy, successful life. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate if you comment, put likes. Thank you so much.